Good morning, Ultra Legends, and welcome back to another episode of Ultra Reload. I'm your host, Sinister, and we're diving into a brand new episode packed with updates, energy, and of course, your community questions. Now, I know we've officially stepped into Q2, but Ultra didn't exactly ease into it. This week has been non-stop. And yeah, about that April Fool's joke, TTA Online coming to Ultra, Haze, Chaos, custom servers. Hey, we almost got you guys. But let's be honest, the way things are moving lately, even jokes like that don't feel completely far away anymore. Who knows? Back into the real updates, and trust me, we got some big ones lined up. Well, let's hear a little from Ultra CEO Gus. Here's to walk us through of what's happening behind the scene and what's coming next on Ultra.
Hi guys, as everybody's seen, we just closed the bridge, something that I've been talking to you guys for quite a while. It's a good news, very cool news. It's just the first step, you know, the ambition of Ultra, and it's definitely not enough to reach where we want to go, but it's definitely enough to prep the bride and to make the first step and doing the proper build-up phase, let's say. This money during this build-up phase will be spent in 6 different aspects of the strategy. First one is the team. You know, business is all about people. We need to acquire talented business people. We've been an R&D company. Now we need to be a business company. So we need to hire those business people inside the company. The second aspect is the content. We need more content. You know, like we've got 1 games a week and so it's not enough. Now we need to drastically accelerate the way we are acquiring content. Third, and very important one is technology. We still need to invest massively in our technology. We are a tech company. We need to be on the edge of what's on the market. So it's a very important break for us. The fourth one is the marketing. We have to let the world know that we exist, that we're here, and that we're going to crack the market. So a big thing on marketing. The fifth thing is the users. We need to acquire users. It can be very costly. So we're going to start to have be very creative on the way we're acquiring people. We're going to come back to this, but we're definitely going to invest on this. We need to acquire users. And the last but not least is our currency. We need to impose this US as the gaming currency in all different manners. We need to make it accessible. We need to make it stable. We need to make it very attractive. And that's another way to where we're going to spend the money on. So yeah, very happy to that this is closed. Again, you know, fundraise is nothing. It's just what you're doing with it. So watch out. We keep each other posted, and looking forward to meet you at the next live. See you guys.
So, guys, huge moment for Ultra, right? First off, congrats on closing the round, guys. That's no small milestone. What really hits me is how clear you broke down where the funding is going. Not just raising capital, but being strategic with it. Teams, tech, content, marketing, users, and making US the gaming currency. It shows there's a clear, focused vision for what's to come next. Really exciting times ahead. Now wait, we're not done yet. Alongside Gus, we also got Ultra's VP of Marketing, Rod, back with us to walk us through everything that's been cooking across the ecosystem, from the game store to staking, tokenomics, and much more. Rod, it's always great having you here.
Man, everything is going great today. Is awesome to see you in great spirits. Look, I even brought in my lucky hat to match you and God given. I have awesome announcements today. I'm really happy to be here. How are you, Patrick?
It's good, man. I've been very good. Definitely a busy week, though. So much happening across the board. It's been hard to keep up. Between all of the ecosystem updates, the community staying active, and a few surprises here and there, it's been a lot. But hey, that's why we're here, right? So, what was that Waxman announcements I just saw? And speaking of big moves, that 12 million funding round, massive news, man. Feels like Ultra stepping into a whole new chapter. So, fill us in. What's going on?
Man, I can't tell you how excited I am. As you have seen, we just announced our fundraise. We just raised $12 million, and this is going to take us to the next level. It's awesome. You very occasionally see this in the space. Why is this important? Why is this a big deal? Because not only lays the groundwork for a future raise, as Gus announced in previous weeks, but this also fuels our mission to reshape the future of gaming, put players, developers, and publishers back in control. As we know, gaming is stagnant, the industry is stagnant, and we aim to shake up distribution and engagement. Europe right now needs an important actor that leads this European tech revival. And that's why we're here. That's why we are building this rocket ship. And this fundraise is just the beginning. You can't imagine what is in the pipeline for next announcements and next partnerships. I can't tell you how excited I am. But for now, let's celebrate this 12 million home run. Other news. I've been teasing over the past weeks that we have been working with a new PR agency, and today it's public. We just onboarded Waxman, and these are the big boys of PR and comms. This is a leading strategy and communications firm that has been working with the most advanced companies in tech and financial services, and they will be helping us building this narrative and capture the mind share of the space. And not only of the space of media outlets, tech outlets, gaming outlets, and make sure that we are seen all over the place and that we have eyeballs on us. So I'm really excited with Waxman. This is an amazing team. I've been working with them for a few weeks now, and yeah, man, I look forward to see what we cook together. Other things, tokenomics. This was supposed to be delivered in Q1. We had a slight delay, mea culpa. We are currently making the final tweaks and making sure it's aligned with our new vision. I know it's taking a little bit longer because we want to make sure that really hits all the notes. After all, we are not just talking about the tokenomics revamp or update. This is truly a UOS rebirth. So we want to make sure it's solid before presenting it to you. So stay tuned. Just bear with us. Just a few more days, and you will have the tokenomics in your hands very, very soon. Product-wise, no, I don't have drum rolls for you because we can't have shiny new announcements every week. But the important thing to convey today is that there's real progress behind the scenes and that the team is full steam ahead on multiple fronts. What can I share today? Game library and discovery page are nearly done, and the search page design kicks off next. Should take a few days. The bridge smart contracts and validation services are in the works, and the UI is getting refined. The staking smart contract testing is ongoing, and the UOS staking UI is in progress. Payment app and gift card payments are under research. And on the Empires front, we have the staking, aka Ash War effort, is coming together, and the Empires app is currently under review. This is really excitement. There's real progress, and maybe one of the next days, maybe next week or so, we bring in David to give us a full rundown on the Empires DApp development, because it's looking hot, it's looking fire, and it's really cool to see the DApp coming to fruition, coming to life. So yeah, man, this really exciting updates today, huh?
Man, this is huge. The Waxman partnership alone says a lot, and when you're working with the same agents trusted by Solana, Avalanche, and even Visa, you know you're playing a whole different level, right? And that 12 million funding round, that's not just a win, man. It's a green light to go full speed. Feels like we're not just stepping in, like alongside all of the ecosystem launches, we are launching, we are going to the moon, man. We're in for a massive year ahead.
You can expect to see us. We are not going to the moon. We are already in the fucking moon, man. We have a moon base already there. This is a rocket ship, and we are harnessing all the pieces to make this a reality. So we are building this Netflix of gaming, and this is going to change the space. This is going to change the industry. So I can only ask people to keep supporting us and stay tuned, because there's a lot of cool stuff coming in.
All right, now Shifting gears and getting to the part the community has been waiting for, the questions. We had so many this week, but unfortunately, we cannot grab all of them, so we pick up five. Otherwise, this week's shows would take like 1 hour. But don't worry, guys, we will answer them in no time. So, Rod, are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's get to it.
So, we all know that resale rights are a huge part of Ultra, and this question is about that. It says, in the batches of games arriving in Q2 and Q3, will there be titles authorizing sales on the second market?
It's a good question. Yes, we'll have a mix of all types of titles, and some of them, to answer the question, yes, some of them will be allowed to have resales. Not all, but yes, the answer is yes. There's no need to overcomplicate this answer. So we are onboarding all types of IPs, from premium to free to play, and yes, some of them will be authorized to resell.
Well, it's one of those things that makes Ultra stand out, right? And the community is ready for that promise, man. And
Let's make it happen. We are working for it, man.
Rod, tokenomics are complex and tricky. And the Ultra community wants to know what lessons the team is picking up from watching others. So the question is, what has the team learned from other launches of other major gaming tokens like OTG and Shrapnel?
That's a dope question, man. And you mentioned two games that we have on our radar for different reasons. As people sometimes forget that we are not just a games company, we are part of the tribe, we are part of Web3, so we keep an eye on everything that is happening. From these two games in particular, especially the first one, narrative matters. So token launches that tie directly into a game's identity and ecosystem get far more traction. Then another point that could be relevant is that utility is important and must be immediate. Hype fades fast, and people want to do something with a token from day one. So what we are doing on our side with AOM is making sure that we have a plan that applies both lessons to make sure Ash isn't just another listing, isn't just a random token like thousands of them, but it's like a launch pad for long-term engagement, gameplay, and growth. And for that, as mentioned some weeks, probably last week, we will be working with a go-to-market agency that will be supporting us in best practices and pointing us in the right direction in terms of Ash tokenomics and the proper Ash launch. Was this a good answer for you?
It's very smart to be paying attention to what's working and what isn't out there, right? We don't need to reinvent the wheel if we can learn from others and also get help from others, right?
Yeah, that's completely accurate. We are not here. We are here to change the game, but we cherry pick our learnings and we learn from the best. We learn from other people's mistakes and we try to incorporate the best learnings from different projects, to make sure that we make of Ashes of Mankind really hyped and successful launch. Yeah.
So we got a question about hardware partnerships and the Ultra client's presence on new devices. With regards to the Ultra client being installed on laptops, what is the status of Ultra attempts to make it into other brands? Are there other deals? Bigger deals?
Oh yes, there are way bigger deals, and a lot of stuff is being cooked. Unfortunately, I'm not the person to shed light on those, not yet, and now is not the timing. But yes, the BD team, our partnerships team, and Gus have been hard at work on making really important partnerships and collaborations with mainstream brands, with important brands and brands in the space, corporations in the space, projects in our space, and so on. And people would be surprised with some of the things, some of the conversations that we have been engaging with. So, yes, these things will happen. So stay tuned. I'm sorry, Patrick, I can't share more at the moment. I wish I could,
No problem.
but cool things are coming. Thomson, Razer, Intel, these are just the beginning.
Well, that's something the community has really been watching. Pre-installs are a major visibility play, and if more brand deals are on the horizon, that could be it can unlock serious growth for Ultra, right?
I said a couple of weeks ago, this is one of the partnerships that I'm most excited with is Thomson. How many brands, how many projects do you see out there that come pre-installed on mainstream laptops? So I'm really excited to come to see this coming to fruition. If I could, I was fast forward right now the time to September, October to buy my first Thomson Metavisio laptop. But yeah, again, this is just one of many cool things that are going to happen at Ultra.
Well, I'm going to be there waiting in line with you. Now, just to close the loop on listings, people want to know what regions will actually benefit from the next exchange push. So the question is, the upcoming second tier listing will make EOS available in North America, Europe, Asia, or any other country?
Okay, so our next exchange that has been announced already for a few weeks, this is locked in, but for strategic reasons, we decide to hit pause on that. But I have a feeling that people will be hearing more about it soon. In terms of geo reach, if this is going to be present in the North American market, I would need to confirm that. I have a feeling that this first one, no, is available all over the world and not open to the American market. Well, unless you use a VPN, though. But as far as I know, is not available right now. But the next to come will be. So we will have a foothold on all major continents.
I'm not gonna lie. Here in Brazil, it's still kind of difficult to get EOS, so that would be good. And okay, this next one had to be asked because after that April Fool's post, let's be honest, it's not that crazy. It's not a crazy idea anymore. Let's go straight to the question, man. Are you targeting GTA 6 or in general any Rockstar games to get a few titles on Ultra?
Well, I think yes, I would like to do that, but let's be realistic here. The first step is to build this rocket ship is making sure we get the product right, making sure we have the right partnerships, that we bring in the right content, because content here, let's not kid ourselves, content is king. Then people will start our marketing and communications campaign. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing Ashes of Mankind that will be quite successful. And this will be the catalyzer that we need to bring in other developers, other publishers to get to notice. And who knows? Maybe Rockstar is one of them, and maybe we start by onboarding one of their old games. I wouldn't mind at all. But would we like? Yes, that would be an ideal scenario. That would be awesome. But we are not focused on that yet. There's still other groundwork to be done first. But yeah, stay tuned and let's see what happens. You need to tag along in this journey, and I think all of us together will make it happen for sure.
Well, the way Ultra is moving, surprises aren't off the table, right? Who
We
knows?
love surprises, man. We are working for it. We love surprises.
All right, Rod. Before we wrap things up, we got one last question, and it's a funny one. People want to know what's that Rumble Kong's poster in the back, in your back, and now you got the Kong cap also. Do you play Rumble Kong League?
Uh, yes, the simple answer is yes. I did some of their playtests. I'm very familiar with the team that is building the project, and it's quite solid. And so, yeah, it's always nice to give a shout out to these projects or projects that you identify in the space that are solid, that are building cool stuff. So yeah, why not? And today is a coincidence. I didn't have this plan, so yes, I have a Kong hat. I have a really cool Rumble Kong box as well with some really cool souvenirs. So yeah, let's support projects doing this stuff. Let's make sure that us Ultra, we are leaders not only in our space and promote not only our products, but also we talk about other cool products, other teams building really nice stuff, and RKL is one of them. So props RKL.
Rod, really appreciate you taking your time once again. We had two major announcements. We got solid updates, honest answers, and a ton of value to the community as always, man.
Man, it's always a pleasure to be here. As you know, today is a fantabulastic day, pun intended. We had 12 million raise announcement. We have Waxman. I gave you a tokenomics update and a quick rundown on the latest of our product development. So thank you again for having me here, for putting up with me. I will make sure we bring in another colleague soon to give an update on from a different perspective on Ashes of Mankind and maybe even other products. And yeah, Patrick, thanks again and see you soon. Take care, man.
See you, man. And to everyone watching, thank you for hanging with us until the end. Keep those questions coming, drop them on Discord or tag us on X. That's it for this week, guys. I hope you are excited for what's coming. I'm Sinister, and I'll catch you next time on Ultra Reload. Stay sharp, stay gaming, stay Ultra.